Welcome back, everyone.
Welcome back. Welcome back. What are we talking about today?
I don't know, I'm just a little excited.
Today's topics.
We're in brand new headquarters.
Yeah, the new digs.
That's what I like.
Got a nice, comfy couch.
You like your couch? You
Oh,
like
yeah.
your new couch?
Yeah, the couch is nice.
All right, great. Yeah, we got a lot to talk about today. Boy.
Lounging.
Even though I'm a little discombobulated this morning, but we have this new Inflation Reduction Act going on.
Oh,
Everyone's
yeah.
talking about that, right?
Billions and billions of dollars.
You got last night Trump's Mar-a-Lago got raided.
The feds coming in knocking.
What else we got?
A little Pete Davidson news, right? A little Kim K.
Little
Kanye West. Crazy as ever.
Little breakup nonsense going on over there, or if that's what they want us to believe. But yeah, we got a nice little wow, man, I'm beat up. We got a nice little show in store for everyone today. So without further ado, let's get at it.
Let's get to it.
My man, what's going on?
Good morning, good morning, good morning.
Yeah, it's definitely the morning.
So much.
Yeah, so how was your week so far? Anything good?
Week so far good. Tuesday.
Weekend?
Weekend was good. Put in some work, some open houses, had some nice feedback with all those things.
What about the family? Like, you don't talk much about your family. You don't like them?
No, what we do, we there was really no family time this weekend.
Wow.
There was we went out to dinner. We saw her nieces and nephews, but for a brief second, just to return some tables. But that was Sunday night.
Yeah, but you can't spend time with family if it's outside, because that's
No,
what I had.
it's too hot.
I had the luxury of melting in my in-laws'
It's
backyard.
3,000 degrees outside.
Yeah, it was fun. Kids had a little foam party, but it was brutal. I think I was the only adult in the pool.
Oh, that's nice. You got to stay hydrated, stay wet.
And it's so funny. I'm in the pool with, I don't know, 25 little kids, and I'm throwing my son around, and I don't know if it was my son or my daughter. I said to them, you guys, I didn't see one of you go to the bathroom yet. Out of 25 kids, none of you went to the bathroom. I said, I think this pool tastes a little bit like piss.
Yeah.
With that, this little cute little girl next to me turned right at me and goes, how do you know what piss tastes like?
Hey, listen.
I said, how'd you get so fucking smart?
Yeah.
But yeah, that was funny. I could not believe this girl said that to me. I was
That's
like,
so funny.
I don't know, touche, you got me now.
Yeah.
You'll know when you get older.
Just stop pissing in the pool.
But yeah, so that was my weekend.
All right, a little piss party.
Yeah, a little piss party, a little foam and piss together. It's a nice combination.
But what was the foam about? It was the two kids' birthdays, right?
Yeah, it was my niece and nephew, the twins. They had a party.
The twins.
And it was, the foam is crazy. This guy comes there with a bucket of water and soap. He charges you a couple $1,000 and shoots your kids with foam. Anyone that's not in that business is missing the boat.
Oh, yeah.
I thought that was pretty cool.
That's so funny.
But yeah, so what's going on with this Build Back Better / we didn't like that name, let's change it to something that everybody likes. I don't know, inflation? Yeah, let's use that name. Inflation Reduction Act.
It doesn't look promising, especially putting out so many more IRS agents.
Well, promising for who?
On the field. I don't know. I don't see it being promising for anybody.
Well, maybe the government.
Oh, the government. Yeah, they're not anybody. They're their own. They're the government.
That's part of it, right?
Everybody but them.
Everybody like me and you that unfortunately have to pay taxes, we go right to that part of it, of the IRS enforcement agents.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
I don't know, 8 billion or something. 80 billion, I think they said they were going to put into 80 billion. The numbers they throw around are just astronomical.
Every number is a billion. Yep. Every number starts with a B on this thing.
But I just don't get it. Like, your first bill didn't work, right? So let's come up with a better name. So now they got this better name. They shaved it, I don't know, $100 billion, $150 billion. or something like that, $200 billion, and it's still not going to work, right? They should have added world peace to it.
Yeah,
Because they got a better chance of accomplishing that as well as they do accomplishing this
the
bill.
war on drugs.
Yeah, I just I didn't get that part. So what does the bill cover? The bill covers corporate flat tax, Medicaid to be able to negotiate with prescription drug companies, right? Like you said, IRS enforcement.
Yeah, $80 billion over 10 years. The IRS enforcement's getting 95% tax penalty on drug manufacturers to lower drug prices. So that's good, right? Imposes a 95% tax penalty on drug manufacturers to lower drug pricing.
Right. So that's a good part, right? But anytime that you take away someone's ability to make money, you take away their ability to innovate. Right. So now I look at it as these drug companies are going to say, okay, no problem. We'll charge nothing. We'll make no money. But whatever you have on the table right now, I hope that's going to, save everyone's lives in 50 years from now. And that's the part I think that
so you think the companies itself and not the person inventing the medicine to help everybody.
Who's paying that person?
Yeah.
The money's still coming from the pharmaceutical.
So the guy who's capable of the guy who makes the cure is not going to put it out because he's not getting paid.
Hell's yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fucked up.
That's just society, man.
Yeah. When you're given a gift like that, I would hope to think that they didn't think
And then you read
that they have like doctors or borders and things of that nature, but
I get it. That's a whole nother thing. But the more and more you read about this thing, the Congressional Budget Organization came out and said that it's going to have little to no effect on inflation. So again, it's like, is this another smoke and mirrors bullshit, or is it actually going to help somebody? And that I guess we're going to have to see. But there's so many parts of it that to me,
it's huge.
Corporate flat tax. Yeah, I know everybody's up in arms that Amazon hasn't paid taxes in years, and I'm sure throw Apple
and we were just speaking about that. If you raise taxes on Amazon, on Verizon, they're just going to raise their cost of.
It's a pass along.
Yeah.
It's a pass along.
You tax me, I tax you.
No. I'm going to make less money.
Yeah. No. We're going to keep everything the same.
No, that's absolutely.
Your cable bill is just going to skyrocket.
That's not how capitalism works.
And your packages to the front door are definitely going to be a little more expensive. That's for damn sure.
It just seems like, and again, me and you are both probably the least political and least,
of course,
informed on this thing. We read what everybody else reads. We listen to what everybody else really listens to. But it seems to me like this bill seems to be fighting inflation with more government spending. And I'm just not sure. I thought that's how we got into this problem to begin with, right? It's almost like fighting alcoholism with one more round of drinks.
Yeah, just one more.
It don't make any sense to me from that perspective. But you have proponents that think that it'll reduce inflation by investing in clean energy and Medicare and IRS agents.
And again, I only saw what I guess everybody else saw was this. It was 50-50, and then she got to make the last call. Like she was the deciding vote.
Yeah, vice president's always the tiebreaker.
So they were always 50-50?
No. I mean, the Build Back Better one never went through because Manchin didn't go for it. So there was Democrats that didn't want to go for the bill.
So right now, our Senate split 50-50, and that's how they voted. Everybody, one side voted yes, one side voted no, and then she made the final decision.
Yep.
Okay.
And as you would assume, they got 100% of each of their sides, and
they're all still getting paid.
Of course, they're getting paid.
I just wanted to make sure everybody understood that.
And that's the part about the IRS thing. When you say, as a government, right, because the IRS is a government agency, when you say we have to raise more money for them, aren't you saying you're doing a bad job at what you're doing?
Oh, 100%.
Aren't you saying you're incapable of doing it?
We need to come in. We need to step in.
We have to hire 8 million more people. I tell you, that's to me. You're admitting that you're bad at your job.
What are the qualifications to become an IRS agent? Maybe that's something I should get into.
I don't know.
Stop being a scumbag and just fucking reading everybody's numbers.
It must be tough, right? To be one of those guys. It's almost like a hall monitor in school, right? Kind of like.
No, stop
Wait a
running.
minute, get over here. Wait,
Stop running.
Wait a second. You're in my math class with me. You can't tell me what to do.
Yeah.
You sit next to me.
Yeah. You take that helmet off next period. or what they wear? They wore a sash.
Is that what they wore? I don't know what
no,
school you went to.
Yeah, Newdorf didn't have home
yeah, I don't know
monitors.
what school you went to.
Yeah, we didn't have home monitors in public school.
So they say 300 billion over the next 10 years.
Yep, 300 billion over the next 10 years.
Did they know we spent 2.8 trillion last year? Like, is it spitting in the ocean? Like, it's gonna knock out 4% of what you spent last year. So it's just like, do we have the smartest people in the world running our country?
I don't think so. I don't think so.
It just really, it's really, it just befuddles me. You like that word? It just befuddles me.
The numbers are amazing.
That they put this shit out there and everybody's like, oh, it's great, and then you have, obviously it's a tug of war. Who hates it? Who loves it? And you can't see what you're doing trying to find stuff. You can't find stuff.
No, everything. I only see billions. I see numbers and billions in every paragraph.
How much money is actually out there that they just keep spending it?
Yeah, they'll keep printing it. That's all they'll do.
It just doesn't make a lot of sense at all. Then they come with this. So what do they want to do? They want to incentivize you to buy electric vehicles, which is another thing that they hate fossil fuel, right? I'm curious what runs these plants that generate the electricity. It's fossil fuel that runs those, so it's just so counterproductive. And then on top of it, you want me to shut my air conditioning down during a heat wave.
Put it to 78
because your electrical grid can't handle it.
Can't handle it right now, yeah.
But you want to put, I don't know, millions and millions of electric vehicles on the road. How is our electric grid going to handle that?
No, it wouldn't. If there was a electric vehicle in every driveway, we wouldn't have the energy.
The grid just can't handle it. So it's
overpowered.
Like, again, it's
now. I don't know in 20 years from now.
Of course, but maybe they should worry about that now, building the infrastructure now.
Yes, that's what they should be worrying about.
Before you tell me that I have to shut my air conditioning down because the power grid is going to be shut down.
So I guess in the near future we should all hire good accountants.
Well, my accountant once told me years ago, you don't pay your taxes and you go to jail, or you get a crooked accountant and he goes to jail. Somebody's going to jail.
Somebody's going to prison.
That's how it works. But yeah, I'm just confused with the back and forth, of what somebody thinks that's valuable to society and what's not valuable to society. When at the end of the day, the masses, right, the middle class, the lower to middle class, they're the ones that are going to get screwed on this thing. Again, Amazon paying 15% flat tax. All right.
I think the middle class always gets screwed though.
They'll figure it out, and Prime will be $600 next year, and there'll be a group of idiots out there paying $600. And the world,
I know one of them.
World will go around. But what else, man? Let's get a little lighter because this is just.
You want to go with some entertainment news? Some.
Do you want to go with Kim K?
A little Kim K and a Staten Island star of Pete Davidson.
I'll tell you one.
A little bit of a breakup.
Not too many people woke up happier than Kanye.
Oh no, and he posted about it.
Did he?
Yeah.
Definitely not Trump. He didn't wake up on the same side of the bed that Kanye did.
No, not at all. But they break up after 9 months of dating. Hey, listen, he lasted 9 months.
Yeah,
good for him.
The
kid has a hit list though.
Who's he going to hit the next?
I don't know.
That's what the lotto should be. To try to pick who's going to be who's hit next on his.
Some say the Queen of England.
I think he goes old school. I think he should go old school. I don't think he should.
He's running out of room on his body for tattoos though.
Yeah,
so I think everybody he dates, he tattoos himself.
KK.
Yeah, so.
That's foolish.
Now he's only neck up. That's it. I hear. So everything is going to be face tattoos and neck tattoos from now on.
Yeah, I didn't realize he's 13 years younger than her.
Oh yeah, he's still a kid.
My bet is he goes after Kylie.
I just, mental health is a big issue, and listen.
With him?
Oh yeah.
Or we're just switching gears here?
No, with him. I know he goes, or he says he goes through these.
Well, he's from Staten Island.
Yeah, so you got to have mental issues being from Staten Island.
That makes a lot of sense.
It's just
But yeah, they had a big
keep banging hotties, bro. What else are you thinking about? You're making money. You're young.
I mean, listen.
I don't know about it because I was never doing that. So.
But the truth of the matter is, he's funny, right?
I'm sure it does weigh on you.
I think the only girls you ever got in your life was because of his sense of humor.
Maybe, yeah. It does work.
Yeah, it certainly wasn't anything else.
No,
so
it does work.
That's, I think, what his tool is. He makes them laugh, and they're like, fuck it. He's funny.
Yeah.
I'll bang him. But now, what'd you say, 9 months in, they said they have, like every celebrity that breaks up, right? It's scheduling conflicts.
That's what it was?
Yeah, there's scheduling
conflicts. Sounds like the mother over there.
Well, it's funny that you say that because he's coming out with a movie this week, right?
Wait, she's his manager too, right?
She's everybody's manager. She's your manager. You don't even realize it yet. Yeah, so I feel like she struck again. I can't even think of a name right now.
Kris Jenner.
Kris Jenner. Wait, the father's Chris or the wife's Chris? Well, both of them are Chris.
The father is
Christine.
I don't. I can't think of his name, but his Caitlyn.
Well, whoever Chris is these days, I feel like she struck again. Right? He's got a movie coming out this week. She's a marketing genius. Let's stage a breakup. He'll get a couple more people to buy tickets, and it's a win-win for everybody. Unbelievable.
And listen, we're talking about it, and we're at the bottom of the pool.
Oh, listen, everyone's going to be talking about it today. Every meme in the world is going to be out there.
So he started with a girl from MTV, Carly. I'm going to butcher her last name, Aquiliano, but nobody knows her. So
she's probably some Instagram.
Then she went to Larry. Then he went to Larry David's kid.
Oh,
now he's stepping up. Then Ariana Grande,
Smoke Show,
Kate Beckinsale,
again,
Margaret Quilley. Don't know who she is, but let's see who she is.
She on MTV.
She's an actress, smoking hot. Kaya Gerber, smoking hot.
Negative.
Don't know her, but actress, model. Olivia O'Brien. You got to see what.
That's why I think he goes old school.
Phoebe. I can't pronounce. No.
I think he goes after Jennifer Aniston next.
And then Kim Kardashian.
Yeah.
And now the next one. Plus everybody else he slayed in between that page 6 doesn't know about.
No, that's...
So his rise to stardom, I mean, who's the next one going to be? That's what we have to, that's our next bet.
Well, that's the thing. Well, speaking of bets, are you going to pay on your last month?
Yeah, I just got to bring it in. I keep forgetting.
I love Yankee fans. When they win, they don't shut the fuck up.
No, that's the Met fans.
They tell me about 27 rings.
Listen,
blah, blah,
you guys are doing great. You're in first place, right? You have the best record in baseball. You're tied.
No, I don't know about the best record in baseball, but I just know more importantly, I think the wheels are falling off in the Bronx. You want to talk about that a little?
Like I don't know. I haven't seen.
Of the year, you were telling
hold on, let's look.
Judge was going to hit 85 home runs.
Oh, he's close.
This team is just as good as the, I don't know, was it 95 or 96? Just as good.
They won yesterday, 9-4.
Yeah, just as good as the 98.
I don't know what wheel you're talking about. 71 and 39.
100.
What are the Mets?
What's their last 10?
I don't know. What is it? I don't think it matters.
I'm just saying, this is, they're the boat's rocking a little bit over there. That's all. I'm not saying.
I don't think it's time to be on the boat. I think it starts next month of coming down to really playing. Yeah. Again, you want to get into the swing of things right now. You want to start gelling.
Absolutely.
But staying healthy is.
Yeah, you want guys like DeGrom coming back to your team.
DeGrom.
Could you imagine if you would have to face those two?
Yeah, foul ball, broken foot. We got Matt Carpenter. That guy has this crazy mustache, doesn't wear batting gloves, real wooden bat.
Rusty Staub type?
Yeah, he's nice. But
you don't even know.
But he's gone. He's gone now. Carpenter's out.
Listen, well, let's get back to the original thing. What kind of tequila are you bringing me in?
The only tequila you know one brand of tequila.
The one with the bell.
The one with the bell. That's the one you know.
It's like
that's the one I'm bringing in. You could re-gift it.
When you come over the bridge in Staten Island, they hand you that.
Yeah.
Easy pass.
What do the Mets got going on?
Oh, you don't. You're gonna just be disgusted if you see what's going on over there.
Did they
They're gonna
win
be-
last night?
Of course they did. They're going to be hard to beat. Let's be honest. They just took 4 or 5 from the Braves. It's going to be between you and Houston. I think everybody else.
71-39. They have a tie for the
That to me, I don't care about the statistics. I care about
75-33. Dodgers best.
Yeah.
Can you beat the Dodgers?
We'll see. NL's
Can you beat the Dodgers?
You got the Dodgers. You got San Diego now. That's gonna God, what's his name that I thought we were gonna get, but
we're 10.5 games in first. You are 7.
Yeah.
You're in a much tighter
race.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, because you have 2 teams in the American League that know how to play baseball.
Yeah.
And we have, our road is a little bit more different, but I don't know, in a short series, my pitching staff's going to be really, really hard to beat.
That's what they're saying. You guys have a lot of good things going for you.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. Finally, a Yankee fan that gives.
I'm a New York fan. I like all New York teams. I don't really watch basketball, but Knicks, Nets.
But that's not good either, right? You should have some sort of.
No, I'm just not into it. I mean, years ago I was, and again, I haven't sat and watched the full Yankee game probably 4 years. Even if I'm at the stadium, we end up either leaving early or doing something where we miss some of the ball game. But
you were a sports guy. Did you play sports as a kid?
Played sports guy.
What did you play?
It's
tennis?
just a little tennis. No, that's the one sport I didn't play. And hockey was too expensive, so I didn't play hockey either. But I owned a baseball glove and bat, and I had a basketball, and that was really it.
I saw you.
Baseball and a football. I still have a football in the car.
And lately, you got a set of clubs.
Yeah. We golf isn't really a sport. I mean, it is for golfers. For me, it's not. For me, it's a good way to just get out.
Network with some people and lose.
It's actually
lose $7 balls in the
woods.
woods.
It's actually an insane game. It's very, very difficult golf.
Oh, it's a humbling sport.
Yeah, because you could be on point one hole and then the next hole.
But that's the beauty of it. Like when you get to the next tee, it's like you didn't even play the last hole.
Exactly,
right?
And that's what I like about it. And I'm only good for 9 holes anyway. But by the time the back 9
or from
comes,
an energy thing, or from
no, just if I'm on the golf course, I'm drinking and I'm not really playing competitively, so I don't really care at that point.
Gotcha.
A lot of guys do. A lot of guys go out there
but
and
they don't drink.
No, they want to play and they don't pick up balls. I like playing scramble where we play best ball.
And I know they don't say this to you because you're like a fun guy and everybody likes you, but they hate you.
Oh yeah. The golf course hates me.
Hate you.
The golf course hates me. Not too many people like me.
I mean, I think because every time I play
for me, I don't care. That's the best part of it.
Every time I played with you, all you did was heckle your own guys.
Oh yeah, it's the best.
You can't be on a team with Tommy. Like,
no.
I can see you up at bat and me up at bat and you're screaming at me that was the worst swing ever.
Yeah, you can't talk in people's backswing. It's not a sport meant for me, it is what I should say. But I do like playing it.
Yeah, it's fun, but it's sports in general keeps you healthy. So besides, what do you do to stay healthy then? We talked about this earlier.
We take medication, right?
Yeah,
medication is how people stay healthy.
Yeah, we had this.
I'm going to live to 120.
No, you're not going to live to 120.
No.
But the kids born today are going to live
I don't think
to
so.
120.
I think they sit and they're going to have bad vision. I think that they're going to be obese. I think
if you're blind, you die.
No, but you might get hit by a car. You have better odds of
This is true.
of not doing things that you have better odds of dying in multiple ways, I should say. But and again, I just think I'm looking at an iPad right now, and I think that is prevalent to our upcoming generation.
But how does that equate to life expectancy?
Well, you're just sitting. You're sitting and you're eating. You're not moving. Moving is life.
Again, that
life is seeing the sun, not
well, you can see the sun with an iPad outside.
Yeah, that's true. Or you could see the sun on the iPad.
Right, absolutely. And I agree to that perspective, but I think that you're wrong. I think modern medicine is what keeps us alive.
Yeah,
and,
people are just gonna eat pills and be on a computer.
Okay.
That's it. They're just gonna. They're not gonna move.
But exercise, that's what I led with. It's
they might exercise,
having a healthy perspective on your life will obviously make you live longer. But I'm just going off science. I know you don't believe in science.
No, science. What's that?
It was the class you took right before social studies.
Yeah, missed that one too.
I believe that, when you in the 20, and I don't know, I'm not a historian, but early years ago, people died a lot earlier, right? I mean, people say, oh,
yeah, life
everybody
expectancy.
Everybody got married at 15, 19, 20. Yeah, because you were dead at 36.
Yeah,
you had no choice to have your shit together. Today, people
today
are
it's 77,
77
and 80 for women.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I wonder why that is.
Hong Kong 85, Japan 85,
there you
Macau 84.
Because they're eating better.
I don't know.
I think that's
Maybe.
the one
It
thing
could
in
be.
America that's going to kill you, right?
Yeah.
And back to these pharmaceutical companies, come out with drugs for obesity. I think that's something that we really need.
No, yeah.
Those are things, and that's
they
again,
just have to sew people's mouths shut is what they have to do.
And I guess there's an argument that there's some sort of mental health, part of it, right? People eat for eating disorders for different reasons. Life is tough these days. Everybody likes a chicken roll every now and then.
Oh yeah, chicken rolls are the best. Is that what's gonna kill me? Yeah, you're right. In 1770 to about 1940, life expectancy was 20 years old.
There you go. So it's science for
That's
you.
it. You lived to 20.
So,
25 to 40. You made it to 40. That's it.
Yeah, you were the
Holy
oldest
shit.
man in the village. See what happens when you read?
Yeah.
It's amazing, right?
Amazing.
When you read and learn something.
Reading
you fought
is
with me
fundamental.
for 40 minutes about this earlier.
No, I didn't fight with you. I knew that life expectancy was low when we were younger.
No, but what I said, it's going to continue to grow later, and you said, why would you want to be alive at 100?
Yeah,
Words.
If you're in a chair, and again, different meanings to being alive. Like I don't want to be kept alive and not be able to live
function,
life.
Right?
Yeah.
But I think that you will, based on the party that I went to Friday night. There was 84-year-old men and women dancing. That me watching them, I was tired.
No, yeah.
So obviously, I don't.
You gotta ask those people what they did.
What the secret is?
Yeah. Is it modern medicine that's keeping them going?
That night, I think it was alcohol.
Is it alcohol? Some people, a glass of wine a day keeps the doctor away.
Yeah, or maybe 17 of them.
Or 17.
Yeah, because it was definitely there was hearing aids flying everywhere. It was a sight to see, man. People were dancing. I think one hip got broken.
A French woman lived to 122.
There you go. Once again, I'm right.
She died in 1997. 122.
Yeah, they say kids that are born today have a good shot at living to 120. Right? So it's like, what I like about that is
that's amazing.
Everybody struggles of where they are in life, right? And where they're supposed to be. I think that lends to people understanding that life can start after 40 years old.
Yeah.
If I'm going to live to 120, at 40 years old, I'm only a third of the way through my life.
That is a really good way to look at things.
Everybody had to do everything early, and everybody felt like a failure by 35 years old because you only lived to 55. Or 50 for that matter. You had to have your shit figured out. I think today, myself, 50 years old, I feel like I'm probably a little on the later spectrum from a medical perspective, but I think me and you will live past that 77 or 80 threshold, or at least when we get to that age, the threshold will be higher. Whether we're going to live or not, that's different. What do you think?
Again, I want to stay around for as long as possible.
Yeah, that's the goal.
Healthy.
That's the goal. So let's talk about healthy. What do you do to stay healthy?
Again,
how do you stay hydrated?
You got to speak to these scientists. Hydrated. Water keeps you good.
Yeah.
I don't consider myself healthy, so I wouldn't say that I wouldn't. You asked how do you stay healthy? I don't have an answer for that because I don't believe that I live that healthy lifestyle.
It's funny that you say that because when I look at your social media, you're one of those fakes like everybody else. Like I love my wife, but I beat her up at night. Because every time I'm on your thing, you run 5 miles, you're in the boxing gym.
You can't fake that.
You get your back cracked by a chiropractor. All that stuff's got to help, no?
I don't know if it helps. I'm sure it does. I don't know.
Otherwise, that's a strange waste of time for you, no?
I picked up running. I like doing it because it's sort of like a release, and it's tough for me. So when the breathing starts getting heavy and listen, for for anybody else who wants to wake up early and run in an area on the street. And if you ever want to wake up and you need to be up for something, go run outside on the street where people are rushing to get to work and you have time to run. You're going to wake up really quick because you're almost going to get hit by every car that's out there. And it makes you alert to certain things, and you'll wake up. But again, I run for to push myself only. I don't use it as a healthy.
But could it be that you run on Highland Boulevard? Because I saw your thing.
Well, not
does
Highland,
that.
no.
You get to run and tell everybody where you ran.
Yeah.
And it almost
Good
looked
app.
like you ran and then you took a car back. Because every other guy I see, there's a loop and then he comes back the other way.
Yeah.
Your thing just died at the beach. Like, did you just stop there and take the sun?
No, I took the same way back, so it doesn't draw the second
So
line.
you just did an about face.
No, yeah, did about face come right back.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
You didn't
That
turn
was
it
a
off.
few days ago at the beach. Today I did a run this morning around the neighborhood. Like, I don't really like running on the street
So
because
the guy
there's
that
a
says
lot
he
of
doesn't do anything for fitness, he's running at least 4 times a week.
yeah, at least 4 times a week.
So that's great. That's the point I'm trying to get at.
I don't think that's going to keep me alive longer, though. It might kill me, actually.
Yeah, hey, I hope not.
I hope not either, but that's why I do it. I try to push my body to,
exertion.
Yeah, 190 beats per minute is my heart rate at certain times, which I'm trying to get that lower.
Yeah, you should because it's going to come out of your chest.
Yeah, and again, it does hit those numbers. So that's why I'm running. I wouldn't say it's a healthy lifestyle because again, I run that and then
Eat a chicken roll.
Yeah, I'll eat a chicken roll. Well, for breakfast.
Everything in moderation. Every now and then. Don't be mad
That's
at a
it.
chicken roll.
Balance.
Don't be mad at a chicken roll.
Balance. What about you? What do you? You're on the Peloton, right? What do you do to stay healthy?
That's me, man. I'm a morning routine guy. I do love my Peloton, even though I feel very bad for them because they must be losing their shirt because you're able to. You have a Peloton.
Yeah.
So you see how you can track.
Mine's a clothesline.
You can track everybody and know when they're running and when everybody's got to brag about look at me, which is part of why it was successful at first. Now I go back and I look at people like who hasn't been on it in 2 months.
Yeah.
Who was on it 55 times a week. Now they're on it 0 times a week.
But are they now allowed out and able to get that somewhere else, or are they just not exercising whatsoever?
I didn't call every one of them to find out, but I think you're right. I think more people are going back to gyms.
Yeah, bring it back with a post. Say, hey guys, where you guys at? Call them out.
Yeah.
People love to be called out.
You can look at Peloton stock and that'll show you that.
Peloton stock is
nobody's really running, but nobody's really riding on that thing.
Jess King, pregnant. She's the only one I watch, and it's.
I wonder why.
Yeah, no, let everybody else wonder that don't know her. But
I figured you for more of an Alex guy.
Yeah, I listen to them on mute, so I don't listen to them. I always put on my headphones and then I listen to a podcast or I listen to something else. I never listen to them ever. Yeah, so I don't even take the class anymore. I put it on for a half hour. I put it to 50 and I try to stay at 80.
So
That's
then you know what you should do, which I think is a cool part of it too. I wonder how they actually got this data, but you can go and like ride your bike in Hawaii, and you're on a Hawaii street.
I just don't.
And you don't got to worry about getting hit by cars.
No, I don't know if it messes with my vision whatsoever, but I tried it once and I didn't like it.
You know what? That makes sense. Yeah, like watching it coming at you.
Yeah,
like
I just
that,
didn't like it.
Stationary, but it looks like you're moving.
It just something about me. Maybe for other people it's fine. For me, it wasn't.
Fucks your equilibrium.
Yeah, it wasn't good. And then they came out with a game to try to boost revenue, I think. Have you seen that?
No.
Yeah, you have to
play chicken with cars.
I wish I could.
Like the kids on Richmond Avenue.
I don't want to. Yeah, they're crazy. Yeah, they're in packs. They're fearless, man.
Yeah, they are. I'll tell you.
When there's 12 of them, they are
fearless.
But you catch one alone,
fearless. But that's funny. I got to go back to the party because you talk about fearless or punks, whatever you want to call them. So all the kids are playing football in the pool, right? And one kid's out of the pool throwing the ball into the pool, and they're all, wrestling for it. And you always have that one kid that's bigger than everybody that's got to just rip the ball out of men, women, and children's hands.
He's not playing fair.
Yeah, he just and so at one point he like pulled the ball out of like this little kid's hand. I'm like, buddy, I look down at him, and I don't do good at this, right? I'm not the. My wife handles all these situations. That's why I don't even take my kids to the park. I'm soon I'm gonna get thrown out of the little league. I'm like, buddy, don't you think you're being a little bit of a bully? And he looked at me like cross-eyed, and I'm like, they're a lot littler than you. Let everybody play. So whatever, he probably cursed me out, and he gets out of the pool. So he's standing next to me outside the pool now, and the kid was throwing the ball from outside into the pool. So the kid throws the ball. He jumps in the pool to grab the ball in midair, lands on one girl's neck, and knees some other kid in the head. She starts hysterical crying. This girl, the parents come running over, like they're all looking at me. They're like, "What happened?" Yeah, I pointed right at him. I was like, "That kid's a punk," and he jumped on everybody's head.
You should have thrown him in the pool.
You know what this little bastard said? He looked right at me and goes, "You told me to do it." I said, "This kid's gonna be in prison very quickly."
They're a lot smarter than.
And I looked at him, and I just thank God that I was reserved. I looked at him. I said, "You don't actually think that's gonna work?"
It was the brother of the girl that said, "Do you drink piss?"
Unbelievable. Yeah, it might have been. It might have been.
Same
Holy shit, they're in trouble.
Yeah, so the Peloton game is called lane break. So you have to pedal, and then something will light up, and then you don't like literally move the bike to the left or right, but when you pedal, it moves this lane. So the faster you pedal, and then you make the lane go into like rings. It's like Sonic the Hedgehog type of deal.
Sounds like a lot of work for me.
Yeah, and again, if somebody needs a game to pedal a bike, go for it. I didn't find that fun.
No, the best thing about Peloton is I don't have to think when I get on it.
Yeah.
I don't have to worry about dropping a weight on my head.
No, exactly. Nice, safe. Yes.
But all in all,
you should get a road bike. You love biking.
But then I'm gonna get hit by a car, or I'm gonna get into a fight with a gang.
No.
And I don't want to do either one of those.
Because you dress up on your Peloton, you wear the helmet and the spandex. So now all you need is the road bike. You have the outfits.
Just gotta move. But yeah,
you go down a gateway. Bro,
that's where you are. I saw you running.
These guys, forget it. One was playing music, one's with his wife, and they're dressed the same. It's a nice, bro, and they're putting in miles.
Yeah, but stay away from the people that dress
hundreds.
The same.
Yeah, hundreds of miles.
You're only allowed to dress like your kid when you go to the beach. That's the only time that people should dress the same.
Or Disney.
Yeah, unless it's just ears on your head.
What happened in Florida over here with Trump? Did we talk about Trump already in Florida?
We didn't, because I don't really know much about it. I know that we have a lot of listeners that are either pro or
they broke into my safe, quoted Mr. Trump.
Of course they did. It's called a
Where's all the stuff?
Warrant.
Where's all the stuff?
There's no coke on the boat.
Yeah, right. You said the guy gave him a heads up. DeSantis gave him a prequel.
I said he.
Hey, listen.
Said flush everything.
Yeah, don't be in Florida at this time.
Yeah, flush. You got toilet bowls over there. Flush everything.
This is great. He's been slipping the FBI. What is that?
Yeah, I seen him the other day. He was dressed up like Bernie Sanders.
Oh shit!
Did you see Bernie Sanders slumped on the
chair?
No, he was on the steps of the Capitol the other day.
They're just hanging out?
Yeah, well, after I guess they voted on this bill. I can't believe you didn't, social media monster that you are, you didn't see this meme. So they got him slumped with his tie to the side, just sitting there. And next to it, a guy, you remember when we were kids, that cartoon, The Bill, how they tell you how a bill gets passed, and the bill was like this cartoon.
Capitol Hill.
But he was like you remember.
Yeah, for you. That's the only thing I know about politics.
You didn't go to science, but you went to
how
social
a bill
studies.
Gets passed.
And he's got like a fat little belly, the bill. And he's slumped over like that. It looks exactly like Bernie Sanders. Yeah. He did like the duet or whatever you want to call it.
That's great.
Yeah, man. Social media is just ruthless. You can't get caught out.
Yeah, they're going after this guy.
Yeah,
you get the feds involved. The feds got nothing better to do. You get the feds involved.
You know what it is? It's genius, right? They're going to try to persecute a guy that could possibly be an opponent of theirs. Right, so why wouldn't you want to? We're getting close now. We're starting to start talking about 24. It's right around the corner, and that's a theory, right? That let's destroy the character of our.
Well, you got 2 more years, right? We got 2 more years of this.
The midterms are up, in a month or two, so you're going to see A lot of shit goes
I
down.
know we
there.
have some local voting at the end of the month.
Yeah, 2 weeks. I think we got primaries, right?
Primaries,
For Senate.
Yep.
Who we got running? Anybody good? I know we got Joe Tyrone.
Joe Tyrone.
I know he's running for
I hope he's not going up against Bianca.
I don't know who he's going up against. He might be going up against her.
Is it the same
race?
Yeah, is it the same race?
Is she running for Senate?
I believe so.
Well, then it's the same race.
I gotta see there.
Now, Bianca's she a friend of yours, or
yeah, well, she's a friend of my wife's, but definitely became a friend of mine.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, and
well, Joe
I
Tyrone's
just like
a
what
friend
she's
of
doing.
mine, so maybe we bring them both on for like a death match.
Yeah, we have them fight it out.
Right. Before the primary.
Put the gloves on in our new studio, and that's it.
How about this? Let's, we don't want to encourage violence, right? But maybe
boxing is a sport.
Well, it's also violent. How about thumb wrestling? Can we have like a thumb
I think
wrestling match?
hockey's more violent than boxing.
Okay. Not quite sure how you can say that. Maybe in the stands it's more violent.
Because you have 16-ounce gloves on. It's like getting hit with pillows.
No, you have 16-ounce gloves when you go to that gym that you call a boxing gym. Those are
State Senate she's running for.
Those are practice gloves. These guys are wearing 10-ounce.
10-ounce in the ring?
Depending on what weight class you're in, 8-ounce.
No, get out of here. Who's fighting with 8-ounce gloves on?
Do your research.
Google it.
Come on, do your research before you come at me with silly questions.
Professional fighters?
Of course, professional fighters.
Professional
not the
fighters.
YouTube guy.
Yeah, no.
Different weight classes use different gloves. Nobody uses 16-ounce gloves unless your name is Butterbean. Which I could see you fighting Butterbean. Now that you're...
Oh, yeah. Is he dead? I think he's dead.
No, don't say that. Is he?
I don't
I
know.
wonder how he died. No, that's terrible.
They want me to buy them. They're not giving me...
What, gloves?
8 to 10, yeah. Competitive boxers who compete in main events. 12-ounce are common for women. 14 to 16 are common for training. 18 to 20, which I've never heard of, are larger weight classes for training.
Yeah,
Look at that, real quick. 8 to 10s. That's a tiny glove.
Yeah, you got to listen to me once in a while.
Oh, yeah.
Once in a while.
12-ounce common for women.
Yeah.
Or with small hands. Like you. So you use 12.
Are you fighting women?
No.
Okay.
I don't fight anybody. Everybody in that gym would fucking run circles around me.
Sparring is 12s.
Sparring is 12s, yeah. But again,
Bad gloves are 12s. I mean,
bad gloves should be like 14, right?
14s.
Do they make a 14? I don't know. I'm guessing now.
What do you have?
I gotta look. My bag's in the car. But I'll check later.
So boxing.
It hasn't moved.
Boxing is another form of exercise to do. So
that I haven't been to for a while. So
you
I
like
need
to
get
downplay
back.
your physical activity, but
I need to
get a lot of it in.
Bro, he'll tell you. I haven't been in there in months.
So anytime you're in
which
there,
is another bill I'm just paying.
Film it.
Yeah. If I'm in there, there's a photo of it. I was there the weekend, but only to see the doctor.
Yeah, well, you
chiropractor.
Back cracking?
Bro, I'm a guy that likes. I don't like that part of it though. My wife does. I like the gadgets. I'm a big gadget guy. So those the Theragun we have a foot massager. We put your feet in and it massages your feet. We have one for the neck. I'm a big gadget guy. This kid has the best gadgets. He has a thing that you put on your legs, and then it just fills up with air.
Yeah.
And then, but it'll lighten pressure. When you put these things on, your legs heat up.
For blood circulation.
You feel blood moving in your legs. It was the weirdest thing. But again,
good stuff.
Yeah, bro, amazing. I don't think it helped me one bit, but for the time there, it definitely.
You could probably
you feel the circulation moving.
So you could probably find one of those guys and not have to pay $90 a month for a gym membership.
No, yeah. That, to put on those things was only $10.
So it's an add-on top of it.
Yeah. So I pay him a certain price, but he has ones for arms.
Oh, he's got you.
Yeah.
Tommy, look what I got today for you.
I said, listen, I'm a gadget guy. He's like, bro, I got gadgets. So I don't want to do the cracking of the back and adjustments and things like that. I'm not really into. I think your body, I think once you start going to people like that, you'll always need to.
Absolutely.
Because now your body depends on type of stretch or
Yeah.
this or that. I think you could. I really do believe a lot of it is self.
Yeah, you can do it yourself, a lot of it. Listen, sometimes if you're severely injured, you need the help of a professional.
And
I
again,
get that. But
100%.
everyday stretching, I think stretching itself is underestimated.
Oh, yeah.
I think that
No,
people don't
yeah.
realize the benefits of stretching. You stretch a little bit at night, you stretch a little in the morning. Inside of a week, you'll see huge improvements on flexibility, just the way you feel. You don't go up the stairs feeling like you're 100 years old.
Again, even though we joke around not being healthy and stuff like that, but we both got into that Wim Hof. I believe
Love it.
breathing
Love
is huge in the morning. Any part of the day, when somebody's out of breath or somebody is put into a situation, your breathing changes automatically.
Any kind of stress-induced situation.
So when you're able to control that, it is huge. And Wim Hof, he's a big believer in these ice baths and ice showers. That I haven't got into much yet, but the breathing part about it, I do.
The ice stuff is the mental side of it.
Yeah,
right?
of course.
Letting
if you can
realize
handle
that
it,
you can handle that. You can handle a lot
But
of things in life.
it's not just mental, because it does put stress on your body. You go into fight or flight mode,
Absolutely.
and on purpose though.
Sure.
So now you get used
Training
to that.
your body to
Yes.
understand what that feels like, to be able to
Exactly.
be comfortable in that
A
situation.
huge amount of adrenaline rush, a huge amount of blood flow, and
I
again,
think-
it doesn't
and I
keep
think
you
it's
alive.
good.
It gets you through the day.
And I think it's good for everyone, but I think that in our geographically where we live in this crazy, fast-paced world, it's even more important for us. Right?
Yeah.
I feel like, especially in a high-pressure job or something that a lot of people
Of
have.
course, I have 20, 30 families, at a time yelling at me because I do have their largest investment,
Well, they're not yelling at you; they're depending on you,
Ex-
and that's the
and-
stress thing. Yeah,
yeah.
some of them are jerk-offs and they yell at you, but for the most part, it's you're delivering a service to them for,
Yes.
like you just said, the largest investment in their life.
And that's what makes real estate difficult. People think real estate's very easy. Have people depend on you, and with their life savings.
But you care.
Yes, exactly.
You know,
I care. A
unfortunately,
lot of
you got
people
they
don't. But those people fall by the wayside, and you will see them drop. And again, the first 5 years in real estate, you see a lot of people where, oh, it's not like TV. They and again, real estate's not for everybody. When people ask me, should I get into real estate? You should get into real estate. I don't know if it's going to be for you. You'll find out eventually.
It's expectations, right? It's like life. When you go into anything, when you sit in a listing agreement, right? It's like explaining, or a buyer, you're explaining expectations. If you once you deliver expectations, or you explain expectations, now it's people have an understanding of what the process is going to be like. They understand that where there's going to be pitfalls, they understand that where there's going to be turbulence, and what the end game is. Where people that don't do that, the part-timers and the people that just say, hey, I could sell 2 or 3 houses a year and go on a nice vacation with my family, they don't give a shit about that. They're just trying to slam a square peg through a round hole, and that's where they're going to,
You
fall by the
posted
wayside.
the guy Patrick, again, not good with his last name.
From SpongeBob?
No, but that probably would have been the same post. That nobody knows about business until they get into it.
Oh, absolutely.
And they start doing it for a
Yes.
certain amount of period of time. You don't know about stocks until you start trading them. You don't know about NFTs. You don't know about cryptocurrency, which again, I think crypto was this morning, Bitcoin.
Well, it's on the rise.
Yeah.
It's on the rise.
Somebody was talking about, somebody bought Coinbase. Who bought Coinbase? Did somebody buy Coinbase?
I don't know. I didn't read
Again, little pieces of information that I shouldn't put.
No, I just know that you're right. The market's starting to come back, right? It looks like the worst could be behind us. So you're starting to see that.
Right, we're down 70%. I think people should stop buying these things.
Well,
again, don't listen to me. But
this is not financial
right,
advice.
yeah, right. Because the guy from Barstool, did you see him?
We're gonna need a disclosure. This is not financial advice.
He's like, this guy's knocking on my door at 8 in the morning, waking me up. I wish I could wake up at 8 in the morning, but again, I'm not a zillionaire like he is. But it was about a guy.
I haven't woke up at 8 in the morning since I was 14.
Yeah, it's about a guy who said he bought Dogecoin because of him, and he's like, look at the timeline. This guy bought it for me. He's like, I even made posts that said, don't listen to me. I think this is a scam. I think it's a scam. He's like, listen, I dropped 40,000 into it. It's worth 2,000 now. But the problem is you don't sell it, right? Because
you can't. Basically, you said the other day, right? It's all on paper,
right.
You don't lose
that
until you sell it.
Yeah, you keep that, and hopefully one day it shoots back up to 80, and bless them.
But yeah, crypto's a scary game too. There's just too much bullshit going on there right now, where they pump it, then they pull back, then they pump it. They try to knock the liquidity out quick, and then they go back. So it's just crypto's tough. You know, you gotta be careful right now because
you definitely do. Yeah. But right now, Bitcoin is 70% from its highest.
Sure.
So if you're looking to buy something at a discount,
a month and a half ago it was 90% of its.
Yeah.
But do you know that Bitcoin crashed 80% of its value 7 times already?
Yeah, 7 times.
So I mean, it's bound to do it 7 more now.
Yeah, whoever's riding that Bitcoin wave is making a ton. If they're buying it during its crash and selling it at its high, you're making a ton of money.
But the ones that are doing that have already crushed it. They own Bitcoin at $500.
Yes, exactly.
So they're able to play. We're not able to play if you're jumping in. Even if you jumped in at 800 and went to 1600, you doubled your money. But unless you dumped millions of dollars, you don't have a tremendous amount of capital in there. So what do you really have?
You're turning 20 into
40. Yeah. Okay, great.
But still, I mean,
and I get that from a
but it's not
point.
Life changing.
It doesn't give you the ability to take risks down the road, right? Because as soon as you make that 100%, now it drops a little bit to 1400. You're like, great, I'm gonna buy it. You jump all in at 1400, it drops to 8.
Yeah.
Now you're sitting there with your
you're scared.
Whatchamacall in your hand, and you're
of course.
And now you're kind of screwed.
I know it's not what I said, but I don't think anybody bought Coinbase. Now that I'm thinking about it, I think Zillow bought Open Door.
Did they?
Yeah, I think Zillow purchased Open Door. Open Door was that product.
Yeah.
Give people home values, purchase their property without seeing it and stuff like that. Things that you should never do.
Yeah, well, they're gonna. Well, listen, they lost their shirt on that iBuyer, right?
So it's an iBuyer program, but Open Door is an iBuyer program, just not now. It's owned by Zillow. So what iBuyer was missing, Zillow had, and now they're together. So now they'll think that iBuyer program will work. I just don't know. Again, I don't see value in things of that nature. Some people do when things are very cookie cutter. Yeah. When the house is the same for a stretch
500 house unit. Sure, yes. If I buy one, I can buy them all.
Yes,
I totally
exactly.
get that.
That's
when you live in Brooklyn and every single house on your block is different.
Same thing, Staten Island, Jersey.
And that's why iBuyer never really had an effect where we live.
Also, our home values are a little too high of where they were looking. I think they're looking at that 2 and change mark instead of 7 and change.
Well, the outlay
we're
of
selling
cash.
Semis here at 700,000.
Right, the outlay of cash. Right, if I have $100 million, I can buy X here, but I can buy 10X out in Midwest America. And sure, that's but from the value perspective, I think that's the more important thing because they're not on the floor. They're not there seeing what the houses are. So they're kind of using these algorithms.
Yeah.
And if they, the algorithm can't necessarily know the difference between Annandale and Eltingville, they just try to use Staten Island as a snapshot, and that's difficult. You're going to get burned, and that's why we didn't see them here at all.
No, they're not stepping foot in any borough.
Yeah, I just, and I don't want to keep going with this, but there's one last point I want to make with that, and I never understood it because I thought that they could really price fix and they could really, change the market because of, let's say me and you go and we buy 100 houses for $100,000
each, right? Or every house is $1,000.
No, 100,000. Hello.
Yeah.
Are you up? $1,000 house? You can get a tree house for
$100,000 house. I don't know. Well, are you up? Yeah, I don't see them.
Sure, out in the Midwest, I'm sure there's $100,000 houses.
Okay.
Right. So let's say arbitrarily we bought 100 houses, $100,000.
Okay.
Right? So now we buy them in January. In March, we buy the same exact house for $120,000. We overpay for it. What does that do to our portfolio? What are those houses worth now?
They're worth $120,000.
So can't they, manipulate the market themselves by doing that?
Yeah.
And that's what I've never seen.
When you buy stretches like that, of course.
I never understood why they would allow people like a single, operator or corporation to go out there to buy
it's America.
Because you can manipulate the market very, very quickly.
Yeah.
And who are you helping? The poor guy who can't even afford the $100,000 house. Now he's got to pay $120,000.
No, you're right. You're helping yourself.
Right.
But
so that was one thing I never understood about the iBuyer. But there's a lot of shit in this world that I don't understand.
No, of course.
So
that's a good way to end the show.
Let's just mark that one off. Yeah, that is a great way to end the show. So
Yeah, we ran a little overboard.
Yeah, because we
But
have
yeah, we were
a lot to
yapping.
talk about. We haven't been here in a week either.
Yes,
we took
that's
a week
true.
off.
That's true. So we run a long episode.
Yeah.
Also, we got to fix Gabe's episode. We gotta send out the second half of that.
Yes.
We should do that. Send out the second half, and
Okay.
then everybody get another. What are they? They're putting out another boosters. Oh, bro, this monkeypox.
You want to keep going with this
Bro.
show with this monkeypox now?
I just watched the video this morning of what this stuff. It's wild.
Again, it's to me, it's election year.
It's
Right?
wild.
Now I heard yesterday polio's back.
Yeah,
They're just
polio's
gonna
back.
keep-
Polio's
there
coming back,
There was a
baby.
Bigfoot sighting
New
last
York
week.
is back.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah, big,
every week.
the
this-
Loch next
Right.
month.
First you're gonna fuck with me with Kim and Pete. Now
Yeah,
you're telling me polio's back. Like you're just
the
trying
world's
to
coming to an
You're
end.
trying to distract the shit out of me.
Yeah,
You're like one of those kids on Richmond Avenue with the bike.
bro, it's just so much going on.
Is that on purpose?
It's definitely on purpose. Keep you looking.
Keep you on your toes.
It'll keep you distracted. I think of
All
what's
right.
really going
Well,
on.
Let's
What's really going
let's
on.
wrap this up.
Yeah,
'cause
definitely.
We do have to go to work too.
No,
we
of
do have
course.
things that actually pay for my family's food that I need to get to.
All right.
All right, so thank you everyone for listening.
Welcome back.
We will be back next week.
What color? The outro's the green.
Yeah, you're always green.
That's it.
We'll be back next couple of days.
Yeah, we'll
Thursday
see
we'll
you
be shooting
Thursday,
again.
definitely.
And again, listen to us. Thank you for supporting us. Listen to us wherever you listen to your podcast. Follow us on all the different platforms. And thanks.
Oh yeah.
Thanks again. Talk soon.
Have a good one.
Bye. Good job.
Yeah, that was.